Hey, and welcome all to Green Screen International Lecture. This lecture is part of Green Education in Media Erasmus project.
Today, we are talking about environmental impacts. I want to start by talking about the big picture of ecological sustainability, and I want to emphasize that well-being of nature is the foundation of all life here on Earth. So currently our planet is facing a global sustainability crisis, and the dimensions of that are nature loss, climate crisis, and depletion of natural resources. All these dimensions are interconnected, which means that as the overconsumption of natural resources increases, so does the loss of nature. And for example, as the loss of nature progresses, the climate crisis will worsen and so on. Fortunately, we already have also many tools for solving this sustainability crisis, such as the circular economy, renewable energy solutions, and technology and digital solutions. And like the aspect of the sustainability crisis, these are also closely linked and mutually supportive, because many such tools need natural resources and energy. But since we are in a hurry to solve the sustainability crisis, we must also make sure that these tools are used correctly and that they really solve the problems and do not create new ones by promoting unnecessary consumption or such. Digitalization has two kinds of role in relation to the environment. On one hand, digitalization provides solutions that can have either direct or indirect environmental benefits. On the other hand, its increased use increases the consumption of energy and materials, because as the amount of data increases, more and more energy is spent not only on equipment, but also on transmission of data in telecommunication networks and on the processing and storage of data in the data centers and so on. Today, the design of digital service is unfortunately mainly driven by cost, speed, and ease, but not, for example, by energy consumption or data minimization. Since the in-use energy consumption is not an objective, insufficient attention is paid at the design phase to how much data and thus energy the service use. Fortunately, solutions and better developments are also on the horizon. So green coding is one thing which has attracted strong interest in software industry in Finland, and I think also somewhere else, but at least during last years, that has been very common in Finland. And this green coding means methods that help to minimize the energy consumption of software. And the factors that affect the equation include cloud capacity optimization, software language selection, file size, format, and data processing. So in a nutshell, you can say that less is more. So we already have a number of good digital solutions that can help solve the sustainability crisis and use resources better. However, we must ensure that they are designed also so that they are resource efficient, and also, of course, that they are used smartly.
Today, I will continue from Lotta's thoughts because we do have a lot of information and technical solutions, to be honest. But what we do need is to wake up and change our mindsets. So for that, we need art. Art can show us what we didn't know yet. Art can and art do need to surprise us. Artists are usually given kind of decoration role in our society, but I think at the moment it's time for artists, because as said, we do have technology. All we do need is to wake up and change.
My take on the film was that I think it was because there's this inevitable randomness in that footage, and I think like that somehow that randomness turns into more real presentation of the nature than something that is shot on purpose, you know.
That's right. It's especially in the era of AI, artificial intelligence. I think these kind of aspects will come to the foreground stronger than ever if we I think the surprising element what art only can carry, as well as the ethical considerations, it's us, what as humans we can do, but we need those inputs in new ways. I mean, the National Geographic film style, what we've seen, it's great to have on a Saturday, but it didn't change things. The linear consumption continues. So old ways has brought us here. We need something else.